This is week 1 of anatomy and physiology. This lab is based on the goat eye for dissection, and completed the dissection process, and now answering the questions for the video that will be posted on YouTube. Give me a second while I move some screens around here a little bit. Okay, so the first one is the iris of the eye that Professor Lane asked us to review, and I can actually show it to you right here. I've got everything all set up here. So it's the iris. You can see the opening from it, and you want to know what the iris does and what gradient runs its action. Well, it controls the amount of light passing through the pupil to the retina, and it's controlled by the oculomotor nerve. Oculomotor nerve is a sensory as well as a motor nerve. There's a little bit of both. The cornea, which I actually have right here, it's not clear at all. The formaldehyde did tinge it yellow, but as you can see, the cornea. And the cornea is its relationship to the sclera. It protects the iris and the pupil from any type of damage. It's just kind of like skin for the eye. It borders the sclera of the eye. Both made of the same issues, but the cornea has no veins in it whatsoever. It actually receives its nourishment from the aqueous humor. The lens can be kind of tough to pick up, but I did manage to get it out. And in one piece, it's been destroyed by the formaldehyde, but looking through it, it's a very distorted picture. It changes the focal points in the eye, so it can receive clear images. It's a combination, and it's controlled by the ciliary muscles, which also suspend it. You see the eye, if it needs to change its image, the ciliary muscles pull it, so it opens up and flattens down the lens, and then it's suspended between the chambers as well. The retina rods, cones, and fiber centrals and optic discs. The retina is covered with photoreceptors and other receiving cells to transmit the optic nerve to the brain. Rods receive light images in low or high light. Cones are colored sensitive, and the fovea is responsible for the sharp central vision. It's that one big point, and the optic disc is located where the information transmits to the optic nerve. And right here you see the shiny little bit of cell back there, and that's the back of the retina. And the anterior chamber is between the aqueous humor and its function. It's like a protein gelatinous plasma-like fluid. It helps for structure and provides nourishment for the cornea, because the cornea has no blood vessels whatsoever. And in the posterior chamber is the vitreous humor. It's made of similar to the aqueous humor, but it's a clear gel. It provides structure in the gel. In the eye, it's not as viscous as the aqueous. But this concludes the presentation for week 1 for A&P 2. Have any questions? You know where to reach me.